Hello, my name is Sarah Larkin, and I am the statewide math consultant for the Iowa Educational Services for the Blind and Visually Impaired. Today I'm going to talk about the abacus, specifically the Cranmer abacus, which is often used for developing math concepts or for doing computation. It also aligns with many of the Common Core standards that go along with counting and cardinality, operations and algebraic thinking, in numbers and operations in base 10. We're going to go over an overview first of the basic layout of the abacus. So I'm going to switch to a picture of the abacus here. All right, there are actually two Cranmer abacuses. The first one I have in front of you is the large bead abacus, which can be great for those students that need the larger beads. Second example I have here is the regular Cranmer abacus, which has the smaller beads. It's a little more portable, although the one with the larger beads is certainly portable. Underneath, I have an example of what can be used to help this stay in place. One example is DISM material that is often used by therapists to have things stay still. But even cheaper, I just have a rubber shelf liner that I'm going to use in the background today. Now the Cranmer abacus, let's talk about the position. There are single beads at the top called 5 beads. All of these beads should be up. And then the single beads, or the 1 beads, are all at the bottom, so those sets of 4. So the single beads are up, and the 1's beads are actually down on the abacus. Some other parts in between these 5 beads and 1 beads, there is a counting bar or a separation bar between those. There are also rods or columns, which are vertical. And there are rod or column locators. You can call them rod locators or column locators. These are actually the dots that appear on this counting or separation bar. So there are 3 dots. Then there's what's called a unit marker. 3 dots again. Notice each of those dots is at the same place as the actual rod or column. So if a student's trying to get to the 5th column, they can follow those dots along to get to that 5th column. These same dots actually occur in 2 places. Besides on the counting or separation bar, they're also at the bottom of the abacus. So those same dots are actually at the bottom of the abacus. Every 3 dots, you're going to see a unit marker. And think about what normally happens. Every 3 places, there's a comma. So those unit markers you could also think of as your commas. So again, the parts, we have our 5 beads, our 1 beads, our counting bar or separation bar, our columns or rods, and our column locators, those single dots, or rod locators. If you call these columns, then they would be column locators. If you call these vertical ones rods, then those would be rod locators. Remember that those are at the separation bar, but they're also at the bottom. And then we have the unit markers, which occur every 3 rods.